Good evening, adventurers, and welcome back to camp, where we are telling another story of adventurers out there. I was about to say Curse of Strahd because that's what we're playing.
I
No.
mean, last time's combat did feel a lot like Curse of Strahd.
As you're running with the unconscious body of Garnel, mists start rolling in.
No. Oh, God, no.
So the battle just ended.
Yes. So what had happened last time was you took a small party to join the gnome killing, not gnome, the gnoll killing festivities. And then you got killed by a bunch of gnolls.
It's a good thing we joined, though, because we would have been killed even harder if we...
Yeah, those they were looked like they were traveling further inland, so
Ooh.
Towards
stop.
us?
towards inland. Yeah, you're inland.
I don't know, because I haven't seen the map.
Yeah, neither of us are cartographers. This.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, my concept of our area is very vague.
You know that the gnolls are like a fifth of their size that they were, and are currently feasting on the dead bodies of your companion of the Garnel clan. You know that wasn't, like the full Garnel clan or anything. That was probably like a third of their force. But that was a lot of people to lose.
Yeah.
You are also able to save the unconscious Garnel that you're currently carrying. Chief Garnel himself.
That's right. I forgot that we were able to rescue him.
And
He's
you're
still
heading
unconscious?
away. What direction that is, who knows?
Do I not know the way that I came in?
Glim knows.
Yeah, Glim's there, he knows.
Okay.
And you'd probably know your way at least a little bit.
I'd assume we're heading back
but
to
you know,
base.
at this point, you're about a half an hour away from the river where there's supposed to be a bunch of other gnoll gorks, and you're about 2.5 hours away from camp, and you don't know what's in between you and there.
Between us and camp?
Yeah, as well as Garnel's not looking too good, if I remember correctly. He has some demon blood trying to poison him right now.
As we go, I can heal him.
Yeah. Do you have spell slots left for that?
It looks like I already reset my stuff when I leveled up last time.
You shouldn't completely reset. You should just get stuff.
Yeah, I tell that to me 2 months ago.
If you increased a spell slot from your last level, you would gain.
It's true. You have at least one spell slot.
That's true. I have a... Yeah, I'll poke him with the cure wounds.
Okay, that would not cure the demon blight.
Can I attempt a medicine to heal that?
You can attempt the medicine to stall and potentially heal it later because it would require multiple checks.
Okay, then Fernil will express that her current goal is to try to get him to camp so that she can work on him before he...
Okay, so you're going to choose the further away camp instead of the closer river?
Wait, I thought you said there's gnolls at the river.
Well, there's probably going to be gnolls at the river, but there's also, all of the gorks that gather there to kill all the gnolls.
I mean, I guess, but shouldn't we be staying away from combat if I want to be healing?
That's up to you. You know that there's like the combat line, which is at the river itself, and then there's going to be people a little further back that do medical aid.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, she'll run that way.
There's also going to be few warriors that protect the medical aid because sometimes there are gnolls on the other side of the river already, as you've experienced.
Yeah. Then yeah, she's gonna say something about that to whoever's with us that can understand her, because I can't remember.
I don't think either of them speak your language.
But I mean, she knows some common.
Okay, yeah, so you can kind of convey it to because you have Clint and Glim with you right now.
Go to Gork River.
Glim kind of looks worried, looks around for a second, and then nods. So yeah, it takes you about half an hour, but eventually you have a couple orcs with spears kind of walk up to you.
She gives them she tries her best to pull off a medicine woman, like, get out of my way, you silly kids, that she tried to learn from her mentor. And like just like, get out of my way, this is important.
They look at you and they look at Garnel. Help carrying?
Fertle's actually going pretty fast with them. She's actually extremely strong, so she's like, just move.
They each hold up a hand and move out of your way to let you past.
She runs by with her 18 strength, just freaking duffel bagging the chief.
The Glim and Clint try to keep up as best they can with you. Glim with his tiny little legs.
Yeah, they might have to start following tracks in a bit.
But yeah, you get past them and not much further in, because they're just like the scout perimeter.
Yeah.
Not much farther in is the sort of medical area where there are already people being treated for different bite wounds, claw marks, and demon blight.
Oof. She runs in and does her best to like quickly lay him down, and then will go ahead and cure his wounds. Unless, how does it look like the people are treating the demon blight?
There are people treating it with medicines, and then there's other people that are treating it with magic.
Does it look like they're like taking out any blood, or is that not how it's being?
Sure. I never really came up with the exact medical process.
I mean, it's important.
So sure, you need to bleed them of the demon blight a little bit, trying to get as much black out as you can, and then you put herbs in the wound.
It's actually kind of important, because in that case, she doesn't heal him first, so that he still has open wounds that the blood can be extracted.
Smart.
And she's going to start doing her best to do that.
All right, you do so. Give me a medicine check.
All right. Bow.
Some people come by with the proper medicines as well, dropping them off so that you can actually use them.
She takes them with brisk nods and applies them.
A young goblin girl comes up and attempts to like be your assistant and help you out wherever you need it.
She gives stern but helpful advice wherever she can.
Right, and you start healing Garnel. This demon blight to fully cure will take a couple days of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
But he should be okay for now.
Okay. She like gets some guards, like, make sure he's safe.
They nod.
Also, we lost a battle down the river.
We figured when you were the only ones that came in.
There's lots of death.
It looks like it was Garnel's main force, no? That's him?
Mm-hmm.
We could have used them.
Yes. And after this, she's gonna give him a cure light wound.
All right.
Or not cure light wounds, just cure wounds. Doink.
We could use you and your people on the river.
Well, perhaps we could get some reinforcements. We're a little winded.
You have a place for reinforcements?
We have a camp.
You notice that these are the Tor clan, the people that you're talking to right now, which are the furthest away from the Knoll border as possible.
Oh.
And they seem to be confused about your companions, like more than usual.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So
puts it together, and she's like, "Oh, it's a long story. They're trustworthy,
We hoped so.
and there are more."
You can get them?
Hmm.
All right. You can rest and leave in the morning if you'd like. We can hold out until then, no problem.
That would be appreciated.
But we'll need you as soon as possible. We're a little thin. There seem to be more gnolls than usual.
I could tell from before. Um, well, I'll rest then and be off.
He nods, and then they sort of walk away to go talk to some more people that just showed up.
All right. Well, she makes sure she'll instruct the goblin who came over and tell them all about make sure that he gets food, and if you don't know how to do that, ask someone else to do it, kind of thing.
She
Just to
nods.
make sure that somebody's keeping an eye on him. And then she's gonna
Keep
find
an
a
eye
cozy.
on him.
Good. You're a good helper.
Why, thank you.
Pats on head. And then she's gonna go and rest. She's gonna conjure herself a little bed of mushrooms to lay on.
Some people come by dropping off some very simple, bundles of straw for Glim and Clint to sleep on. A nice goblin-sized one for Glim, because that's all he needs.
Ah, perfect.
And you take an 8 hours rest. The rest isn't great, because every now and then you wake up to the sounds of screaming, as well as some distant fighting. But
makes sense.
it's sleep, nonetheless.
I'm not fatigued.
No, you're not fatigued.
Phew.
The fighting wasn't too close. It was like a quarter of the mile away.
Oh man, I forgot. I have level 3 spells now.
Yeah.
Oof.
But in the morning, you wake up. Are you bringing Glim and Clint with you, or are you going alone and leaving them here?
She will tell Clint to stay, and yeah, Clint stay, but she'll bring Glim because Glim knows how to get back to the camp. He has
Clint will kind of have you very quickly go over a couple of the healing-based words. Because as a healer, he's going to stay in the healing camp and try and help out here.
Makes sense.
So you've kind of just teach him like the word for heal, magic, medicine, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, and of course anything keyword specific like demon.
Yep. And with that, he repeats that in his head a few times, trying to make sure he doesn't forget any of it, and you go off.
Yeah, she goes as quickly as she can, holding Glim if necessary.
That would probably be faster, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, so she just, I guess, piggyback rides him.
But it takes you about 3 hours, and you get back to camp, where people are just finishing their breakfast.
Dang it. Why did my only character have to be one who can barely speak common?
You can make another one.
I don't want to make another one.
Foofy, you're in the tower. You see him coming.
Okay. I'm in the tower?
People take turns in the tower whenever Ulfric's like eating or taking a break.
Okay. I was probably on the field, and he's like, get up there. What do I see exactly?
You see Fernil running with a frantic look on her face, with Glim piggybacked on her.
We've got incoming! He yells down to the rest of them by the campfire.
A few people run out with their weapons drawn.
It's just fertile, though!
They all stand down.
Trouble! She yells, trouble! Fight! Go not good!
I can't hear you. What?
Get down here!
Oh. me. He starts climbing down slowly.
What happened?
Fight, not go. Lots of no.
I assume Glim approaches as well.
It was a no-killing holiday. I imagine there'd be a lot, no?
More. Usual?
Are we in danger?
Maybe.
Hmm.
But, reinforce river.
Do you think that's a good idea?
She thinks about it for a moment. She never was a tactician. She just nods.
Right, we'll send who we can.
Wait. The gnolls are overrunning everyone?
Yes. They're struggling.
Oh, well, if that's the case, we should work on a way to get out of here.
No, we help.
It's a possibility, but from what I've heard, the next 4 days are going to be the most dangerous. Trying to leave in the middle of it might be a bad idea.
Well, I mean, if we don't have a very defensive position here at all.
The walls
They have
should
defense.
Anders speaks up. Are there any other clans nearby?
They all at river.
Defending against the gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
So if they fall, we're doomed.
Yes, but they many more than us.
So we should be okay then?
With them, yes.
So we should go to them.
Mm-hmm.
All of us?
Okay.
We should abandon camp?
She shrugs. If want. If they come here, we all dead.
I'm sure a few of us could hold in this wall.
She shakes her
The
head.
wall.
She shakes her head.
It's also only
They-
like 5 feet tall, so it's not
Yeah.
even a great wall.
They nearly killed Chief.
Maybe we should all go and hope camp's still here when we get back.
They shouldn't, Rick. They only want eat and kill.
So we'll probably come back to empty food stores.
Unless
Better
we hide
than
it all
death.
unless we hide it in the ice cellar.
Mm.
Anders says that. Anders says
I believe that's where the food is anyway, correct?
it should be.
They stupid.
He
Okay.
looks at Terrence. Terrence should be nodding or whatever. If that's
Yeah,
the case.
Terrence is probably nodding, yeah. I'm having a hard time playing one NPC. Don't make me play 7.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling.
That's why I'm playing Anders well.
I appreciate
I'd
it.
play Zacharias if he was still alive.
Yeah, he's not even.
Jeez.
All right, so we'll all go to the river.
Fast.
All right.
We're going to need to move as a group. Unfortunately, there's a few of us that are going to be really slow.
She thinks about carrying, but sees how many slow people there
Yeah.
It looks at Cornwick. It looks at Poofy. Looks at Goodle.
are.
Looks at Ander. Looks at
Yep.
Glenn. Everyone's slow.
The fastest person
Um,
here is probably Terrence.
Before they go, Fernal's gonna go over to the ice box storage and try to cover it with dirt or something.
Well, we should
Um,
take the food with us.
I believe Terrence can come over and do that as well because he has bending abilities.
Oh, if you guys do that.
So I guess you start throwing dirt on and he just starts helping with his bending
You
abilities.
just
Yeah.
thanks.
And you're just kind of like, well, okay.
Just like, I mean, she's happy about it. It got done faster.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so you,
All right. Well, I guess we all kind of convene a little bit and fill up our water skins and buckets if we have them, and go.
The whole time, Fernal's like walking around in circles, really with like a scared look on her face. And the whole trek there, she's like keeps straying too far ahead and then slows down to get back with the rest.
all right.
Jeez.
So you bring the rest of the camp. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
I mean, I was thinking about it. It's like if the Gnolls did come here, better nobody's here than just a few of us are here.
True. Very true.
Considering
There's a
how
lot, though.
much they did. Ugh.
That means you're gonna have a lot of people for this fight.
Oh no, it's gonna be another really long combat, isn't it?
It's not gonna be nearly as bad as last time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's not
Last
gonna be
time was-
50
ugh.
gnolls and 30 orcs, because that was
Okay.
annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Next time I do something like that, I'm using the mass combat rules. So, you travel, it probably takes you about 4 hours this time to get there. Just because of how many slow people you have.
That's okay.
Making it around 2 to 3 p.m. by the time you get there. But you get back and you notice that the medicine areas where you left people, they're pretty much staying at the same level of occupancy, so you're not losing a bunch of extra people than you're sending back out.
That's good.
But as you get there, you're immediately approached by a few warriors, a couple, or one or two from the Divum clan and another one from the Traga clan that seem to have been talking, come walking over to you. I see you brought some more people. Are you battle ready now?
I am. She looks over at everybody else and realizes after a second that she's supposed to be the translator for. Ready for fight?
Just kind of looking around the rest of the camp. Is everyone kind of nodding or not? Andrew nods.
Yeah, pretty much everyone, I think, would start nodding.
Quick
Okay.
question, Caleb.
Because you weren't rushing, so you're not exhausted. Yeah.
How does our clan, based on what my character knows about everything, how would they feel if I found a dead warrior and raised them as a zombie?
I think I need to look at the religion for that one.
Yeah.
What do they do with
About
their
raising
dead?
a gnoll.
You could raise a gnoll, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be easier to raise, because I feel like it'd be harder to get my hands on a gnoll body and then have a minute to cast a spell on it.
The river's probably full of them.
That's true, but
You just probably
Don't
pull one over and just start casting.
don't want to spend a minute of combat time doing that.
Well, you can do it before we jump into the combat.
That's true.
Preparation.
You just ask him for a body, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, she's, get me a gnoll body. The buffest one you can find.
They all look confused, but one of them nods and walks off.
And then as soon as she gets her hands on it, she just kind of starts the mushrooms on her body just start breathing spores onto it until fungus start growing all over its face and it stands up in her order.
You notice that the normal, large, toothy smile of the gnoll is still on its face as you raise it.
At least it's on our side.
Nothing in here talks about how they treat bodies, so I'm gonna actually roll. Nice average roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it would be very much frowned upon, but nobody would lit you for it.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's something where it's it's the medicine woman, whatever.
Yeah.
Just doing her weird medicine things.
Well, who was the ones that went out to the territory, the Gnoll battle? It was Fernal.
The people in the Gnoll battle. Yeah.
Fernal, Glim, and Clint?
Yes, but
And
nobody knew
Karina.
Clint at that time. It was also Karina.
Okay.
Because you
So
guys
only
found
4
Clint on the
people.
way.
That's right.
So when the rest of the camp gets there and sees Clint, they're kind of like, "Oh, who's this?"
Pretty much, yeah.
Fernal just explains as best as she can with her split. New friend?
Well, where's the battle at?
All up and down the
Looking
river.
around. Do we just approach the river and start shooting things?
We can take you to where we're weakest.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Yes.
All right.
She
I'm ready to
looks
get
at her new
hurry.
zombie and says, "Follow."
Are you bringing Clint, or are you gonna leave him here in the medicine area?
She looks at Clint. Does it look like he wants to fight? Knowing him, probably not.
Probably not.
So she'll just be
He's
like,
level 1, probably. Yeah,
"Stay
no.
here and heal."
So they take you to the area where currently it is at its weakest, and they need help. As you get to the river, you see something slightly strange. It's not just gnolls. Across the river, hiding behind trees and in bushes, every now and then pops out a black hand. This black hand attached to a black face and white long hair of a drow.
Yo. Oh, no, not drow.
I learned about them.
Krugig's not going to be here either. He's going to die.
Yeah, no, don't bring Krugig.
Also, I don't think Cornwick's going to be here. He'll say he'll come, but then he just doesn't. He's just not there.
Okay.
Everyone else, I think, is fine. Glim should be full health for this.
The white eye. What do they call them? White eye, white hair, black skin.
I think it's just white hairs.
Abyss say that they are evil.
You would know they're evil because your clans actually have stories about how they showed up one day and they proclaimed peace, but then they started taking your people and using them for dark experiments, turning them into monsters.
Are there any orcs here?
You would find there's Gorks like north and south of you. It's just for the sake of this battle, it's just going to be you guys and this amount of enemies.
Oh dear.
And how this goes down is pretty much how things will work for the next 4 or 5 days. So if you start losing this battle, the next 4 or 5 days might not go so well. So you want to do well in this battle.
Yeah.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Okay, that goes. Oh, come on.
Oof.
That's just...
That's unfortunate.
You may if you'd like. You can
Am I
also play.
technically
Do you want to play
playing
them
both of
both, or
these
do you want me to
characters?
play Ender?
I'll play them both.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better. Good Andy.
I've got to open all these character sheets.
From what I know about, oh, is there supposed to be trees in the river?
In the river?
Yep. Lighting layer
There's
stuff blocking in the river.
There's a bunch of stuff in the layer.
There's a bunch of stuff in the layer.
In the lighting layer.
River.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, those shouldn't be there.
I was like, man, those are some pretty hardy trees.
Oh, you know what happened? Because I converted this map from the forest map, and I just never fixed the lighting layer.
Oh, I see.
I just added the river in and got rid of a few trees.
Imp.
That rolled out loud. God damn it! What? What are you talking about? All right, a crossbow bolt shoots at Glim. Glim sees it last second and blocks it with a shield,
Woohoo!
but is unable to see where it came from.
Probably from across the river.
Probably. That was definitely the
Yeah,
general
do.
vicinity, anyway. Alright. Knoll. Which Knolls first? This one. The Knolls just run for the river and start jumping in. Start swimming. Terrence. I don't think he has any ranged attacks. What Terrence is going to do is he's going to actually come up here. That's probably a bad idea. He's going to go here instead. And that'll be his turn. Glim is going to come up behind this tree, using it as cover. This Knoll jumps in the water and starts swimming. Knoll jumps in the river and starts swimming. Andrew Goodbarrel.
Let's see. So he's got what's his speed? 25. Okay, so he's going to go. That's 30. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, hold on. I can go down this way. Okay, so he's gonna go over here to this side of the tree. Can he, like. There we go. Okay. And he's gonna shoot with his short bow, I believe he has short bow. Yeah, short bow. He's going to shoot at this Knoll in the water.
I think it's the only one you can shoot at that doesn't have cover.
Yeah, he's gonna just shoot straight at that one.
Okay.
Here you go. Ooh, oh.
Don't touch that.
What's that?
Sorry, I was on the map layer and accidentally grabbed something. 12?
Is that hit?
You did not hit. The arrow
Well, I mean-
splooshes in the water next to him.
Okay, he'll use his bonus action to hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
I think it's +3. Oh my gosh. He's a rogue.
That's survival.
That is not a stealth.
Oh, wait. He only has +3. Wait.
Is it the same bonus?
No, it's actually -2, so that'd be 18.
18?
Wait, what?
Stealth, he gets +1. He's not proficient.
You're the hunter?
I know! I'm using the right character sheet for this shiz.
18's not
Oh,
bad.
I was using Holdenarian's character sheet.
Oh.
Guys, no.
I was gonna
his stealth
say.
is +7.
+7, alright, so 24, yeah.
That was actually 24.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, he's the hunter.
They're
I
not.
was like, wait, a hunter with +3 stealth and +1, or +3 survival and +1 stealth.
Yeah, no, he's a survivalist. He's
You're pretty
not
sure
there.
they're not gonna find you unless they start actually like looking for you.
okay. So he'll get a sneak attack on his next shot if he does well.
Yep. As long as the person doesn't know you're there.
Yeah. Okay. I believe. Oh, okay. So skirmisher, I can do that. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yep. Drow. Which one is it? Is this one? Is going to come up here behind this tree and fire at Terrence. Who's out of range, so he's disadvantaged. 12 does not hit Terrence's AC.
Ooh.
Goodle. What even can Goodle? Goodle throws potions.
Good old Goodle.
What is the range on his potions?
I don't know. As far as he can throw.
It
It's pretty far out.
It doesn't say. He has a sling. Does he use that to throw his potions?
Could you do that?
They're more like bombs, aren't they?
Yeah.
So probably more like a spherical potion kind of deal.
Yeah. It says his potion attack, or his bomb attack, it's +5, but he has 0 dex. So I wonder if that uses his intelligence.
He's using his spell attack.
Yeah, it probably uses intelligence.
That makes sense. Alright. So he's going to...
Maybe he does use a slingshot then. You know, like the ones that we have, not the ones you swing around like an actual like slingshot on like a fork, you know.
He can't get...
Intelligence.
You have to be smart to use those. Only smart people will understand this.
He will hand a potion to Ulfric. He'll feed a potion to Ulfric, and Ulfric will grow to be a large tile.
Yeah. All Ulfric.
Just pushed out of the way.
Does it last for a minute?
Up to a minute.
1 minute.
Perfect.
I remember exactly what
what
this
the heck?
does.
It does an extra 1d4 damage with their large weapon.
Okay.
Does
it increase his range?
I don't think so.
So it gives him advantage on strength checks and extra damage, and that's it?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's all it looks like. So I guess he first pushes Fernal. He can go forward or to the side, either one. Yeah, I thought you might. Then he's gonna get behind this tree. Fernal.
Alright, Fernal's gonna run over here while a miasma of spores circles her. And then she's going to raise her hands up into the sky where a small dark cloud forms. And she calls a lightning bolt at these two losers.
Oh no.
You done, son?
Alright.
What do I do here?
They got to make reflex saves?
Dexterity save.
Dexterity, sorry, this isn't Pathfinder.
Yeah. Without advantage, I assume.
Wait. Where are you
Yeah.
summoning it?
I'm summoning it here so everybody within 5 feet of here gets it.
5 feet?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
To take half damage on a failed save. Or on a successful save.
Alright.
And here we go. Ah!
All lightning. Oh, that's
What
okay.
horrible damage.
They also both passed.
So they both take like 3 or 4?
So the lightning strike, you kind of miss, and they only get slightly shocked by the current that goes through the water.
She shrugs. Yeah, whatever. And hides behind. Not like he offers much cover, but you know.
Yeah.
A tree.
I think because he's half your size, he doesn't actually offer you cover.
Let's see. How far did I move to go over here? I got 10 feet left, so I can't really do much better. I guess I could. Shoop.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. There's another tree there.
Okay.
That's just my turn.
More knolls. Sploosh. More knolls. Oh, they. Oh no, technically, because yeah, they are. Sploosh. And sploosh. This drow doesn't really have a bead on anybody. You could shoot at Terrence, who has cover, full cover, and out of range. That could be fun. Let's do that, I guess.
What
So
is that? What do you roll for that?
Well, it means he has disadvantage, and Terrence is a +5 to his AC.
Oh, and he's a monk.
Yeah, he missed.
Yeah, so if he hits, he can just do the reaction thing.
So the arrow dunks into the tree. The bolt.
Beautiful.
Excuse me. These guys are.
He has crossbows?
I'm guessing they
Over.
also have poisoned arrows for bolts.
Maybe. Alright, what's Mr. Giant gonna do?
Sorry. Ofric. I don't think you can do anything quite yet because there's nobody on shore.
He could get closer to shore.
Yeah, I guess he'll double move to be behind this tree. He's kind of using this tree as a half cover, like you would a flagpole.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, the tree's not too small.
No, it's not. It's just like
He's just
it's
real
like,
big.
It's like
it
it's
looks
like
silly, but it's functional.
it's like Tefernal what the tree Tefernal is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like partial cover. That partial.
Yep. Hold an Aryan.
Okay. Let's see. Yes. What are his spells?
Are you
Okay.
gonna hold an Ari in
So
your
he's
action?
got. He's. Oh my gosh, his spells all suck.
Hold
He's
an
only got
action
one good
foofy.
spell. So he's gonna go. He's just gotta get a little closer. Maybe he can dash. No, if he dashes, he can't hold his action.
He could dash and do something next turn.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Look around. Is there a tree over here?
There's a little tree.
Yeah, a little one.
Okay. Would I be able to make it? I went right here? No, not even close. Okay.
So now you're standing out in the open.
No, I'm not doing that. I was just seeing how far I could get. I'll just go to the other side of this tree right here.
Okay.
No, I want to get closer to the battle. Ugh!
Are you small?
Yeah, he's
No,
You can hide behind Fernal.
he's a dwarf.
Wait.
You could still
Oh,
hide behind
dwarf,
Fernal
not
for.
halfling. I can go right here though.
Like, you can still hide behind Fernal for half cover, but not full.
Okay, so he'll hide here, right?
Okay.
And he's gonna hold his action, and he's gonna prepare a Witch Bolt.
For if something gets
For
within
he-
30 feet.
Technically, he can do 60 feet as well, because he has a sorcery point he can spend to do that. But yeah, 30 feet technically. So if anything comes with, I'll tell you when I want to release it, if I can.
When they get close enough. Is what we'll say.
Yeah. So when they get close enough, I'll tell you when I want to release it. Okay, go ahead.
Knoll? There's still a knoll on land. That's silly. Get in the water there.
What a
Well,
stupid knoll.
How
Ah!
strong is this
Ah! They're in perfect formation!
Yeah, somebody comes sits on this rock and lightning bolts down the entire line.
If it gets to your turn.
That'd be so good.
Well, they all moved
Ah.
after me, so if I could still call lightning and hit these three.
Man, if I had like Misty Step or what's it called?
Gaseous form?
No, it's the instantaneous teleport. Dimension Door.
Ah, dimensional
I
door.
can just appear on that rock and just do a lightning bolt all the way down.
Like
Insta-kill. Just-
Dimension Door does end your turn after you do it, though.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh.
It has to be like the last thing you do on your turn.
I'm guessing it's that you can't just dimension door, dimension door, dimension.
Oh, what you could do is you could prep your action to do lightning bolt, dimension door, and then as your reaction, release it on the next turn. That could get around it.
No. Oh, you want to
Ending.
prep for Dimension Door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
hold your action to prep that, and then
can
you
do
do the dimension door.
Yep.
Just bamf over there, and then you release it.
Jeez.
Either way, we can't do this right now. So continuing on.
Goodle yelps in surprise, and Foofy and Ander being able to look over and see what's happening.
Well, I can see him from here.
Yeah, there you go.
What is that?
You see a small, demonic, devilish-looking creature with large wings and small horns, and a large tail that ends in a point. It gives a wicked grin as it's trying to stab Goodle with its tail.
Okay, Holdenarian sees this dude and releases his witch bolt at it.
Oh, hey.
All right.
Let's see here.
What perfect. You didn't even have to use a sorcery point.
Yeah, I don't even have to use any sorcery points for this. Okay, range attack. Oh, sorry, I got it on the wrong page. Alright, hold on. Oh, I don't have it on the attacks? Oh, come on. So I get +4. So I'll just do it as a Ray of Frost, but it's not Ray of Frost. So that's 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alright, and then a d12. 10 damage.
The lightning flies from your fingers and connects. The creature gives out a sharp squeal and explodes.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, I got you good. Ah!
You got him good.
Well, I guess there goes my witch bolt. I don't think any of the gnolls are gonna get close enough anyways. That's
I
fine.
mean, yeah, I wouldn't say that's a waste. That's actually really nice. You're able just to get rid of that threat immediately.
This guy's gonna shoot at Ofruk. What guy?
Well, I mean, makes sense.
Ofruk technically has full cover,
Because he's directly. Oh,
so the bolt does strike the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, it's Tret!
Do you want to take over for your guys?
As soon as I sign on, yeah.
All right.
Terrence will move up in this direction.
Just
Water
remember
is
there are a few drow across the river with crossbows.
Okay. It don't matter.
Okay. Just making sure you're aware.
Yep. Terrence will move right up here. That's 15 feet from his original position. Oh, passing him.
Did you jump in the river?
How deep is the river?
Where you are, actually, it's standable, but going any deeper, you'd have to swim.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand in it.
It's also difficult terrain to walk through the shallow part.
Mm-hmm.
You tell the
Which is
shallow
why
part
he only.
because it's a different color.
Yep. Technically, it was only 15 feet, so it would have been like 20, and he can move 30.
Okay.
Actually, he can move 40. It doesn't matter. And then he's gonna cast Gust of Wind with the 4 elements using Key.
Yes. Where
And
are you blasting that?
I'm gonna turn this way and try to blast it at these two. These are two of the target, but hopefully catching this one in range.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to.
Do you have that
So-
spell that you can throw in chat, or is that something you have to look up?
How can I throw it in chat?
If you have it, you can just click on it and it'll go in chat.
Okay, let me quickly transfer this over to Terrence then. And cast it.
Okay. 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. Yeah, you can grab those guys. You can actually hit the entire river.
Well, he's hitting the whole river.
Okay. Each creature starts its turn. You're just blowing them south.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow him down river, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll rule that as if you get any of them off river, they're somebody else's problem. Or off the map.
Hmm.
Because officially there are Gorks fighting with you to like the north and the south. This is just your portion of the fight.
Maybe we shouldn't do that, because I don't know if I want to risk them
Yeah.
having a hard time.
I wasn't aware there was anyone north or south of us.
Yeah.
So
Right
it's
now
no
you're
good.
trying to. Right now your objective is to hold the river and make sure that no gnolls make it across.
Okay, in that case, he won't move, so he'll stay at his position.
Sorry about that.
Not a problem. He'll aim up a bit to catch these two, and he'll still do Gust of Wind. Try to blow them back across the river.
Okay. So on their turn, they need to make a strength save.
Yep,
Trying to remind me because I might forget.
will do.
Must have been 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot. So that would make it double difficult terrain
Yep.
to try and swim across. That'd be hilarious. Glim. It's gonna attack his Knoll right next to him.
Oh!
I know it's a joke.
Okay, good.
Doesn't have much he can do. There's a dude on the shore over here. Glim's gonna get there and prepare his action for if the dude gets closer. River dude, not one of the gust ones. Gets on shore, but not much else. He's able to move another 5 feet. Wait, no, this is the same guy. Noel, one of the gust dudes, needs to make a strength save. Do you know what your DC is for that?
13.
Okay. Strength save. I have a strength save, so strength. He fails. He gets pushed back 15 feet.
Yep.
Wait, gnolls aren't proficient in strength saves?
Nope.
That's weird.
They have a good
Awesome.
strength, though, so it kind of makes up for it a little bit. These are also, like, 1/4 challenge rating creatures.
That's fair.
So now he's going to try and swim forward, I guess. It just takes extra movement. So he can get back to exactly where he came from. Ander.
Alright. Is this an enemy knoll right here?
Yes.
I'm still hidden, right?
You are.
I will shoot at it.
Alright, advantage.
Hopefully hit it. Yeah!
Oh, it's got it.
19 hits.
Finally! Alright. Hit the short bow, and then I get a sneak attack as well. So that's 14 damage.
14, good. Nice solid thunk. Are you gonna use your bonus action to hide?
You know what? Yes. Let me see if he can go somewhere else, though. No, actually, he'll stay here.
Okay.
And he'll hide.
Let's go ahead and roll your
Right
stealth.
there. Oh, whoops, the first roll. 13.
The Knoll seems to be looking around wildly, trying to figure out where that came from.
Awesome. Okay, good. I gotta turn off advantage for him.
Drow. Which one is this? Bottom one. Is gonna take another shot at Terrence.
Can I use my reaction?
You can.
Use it if he hits you.
If it hits you, dude.
If it hits me.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
if it
okay,
hit,
not you.
which means I can do deflect missile, giving up another key level. I roll a d8 plus my dex plus my level.
Okay.
You don't have to use the key point until you want to throw it back.
Yes, the key point is if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to throw it back at him,
Yeah.
which would be an arm.
I'm not going to roll it back. That's yeah.
Reduce the damage by 8 plus your
8
dex?
plus my level plus my dex. So 8
Oh.
plus 3, so 11 plus 3, so
David,
14.
do you happen to know how that works if it has multiple damage types?
It reduces all the damage, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I can look it up real fast.
That's a good point. That's a weird.
Yeah.
Because if it deflects the missile,
I
what
feel
you'd
like
be
it
doing
wouldn't.
would like be grabbing the shaft. If you reduce
Well,
all
yeah.
the damage,
If you reduce
you'd
the
be grabbing
piercing
the shaft, and
damage,
it wouldn't even touch you though.
yeah, if you
But, like,
reduce the
it's- but
piercing
what if it
damage,
was
maybe
a-
the poison wouldn't touch you.
But if it was a flaming arrow, like, would it still burn your hand? Or
Well, if you
Yeah.
don't touch the flaming part, if you just touch like the feather and you just like dodge, touch the feather and throw it,
I'm
it
gonna-
wouldn't matter.
I'm gonna go with that ruling for now.
I
You're-
think that makes sense.
You
I'll
reduce
still look it
the
up though.
the piercing damage to 0. So
I wouldn't
Woo!
think that the.
I'm not going to throw it back.
I wouldn't think the drows would poison the entire arrow.
oh, that's actually not right. Wait, why did it roll 2d6?
I'm reading this. Hold on. Deflect missiles. If you reduce, okay, so you reduce the damage, you catch the missile. If you reduce it to 0, you catch the missile. It is small enough for you to hold in one hand. Let's see. When you're hit by a reach attack, you need to, so the damage you take from the attack is reduced. No, it just says the damage. It doesn't say what kinds of damage, so it reduces all the damage.
I'm just gonna say that he reduced the piercing damage, so no poison touches him.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
I like that rule better.
I'm not going to throw it back. I'm just going to chunk it into the earth right next to me.
Okay, that's his turn. Goodle.
Where is Goodle on the map anyway? He's so
He's a
nice.
little bit back,
Yeah, he's further back.
right here.
Ah, there he is.
He couldn't get in range of anything last turn. While still being
He's
behind
only-
cover.
Yeah.
He did enlarge Ulfric though.
He did.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's concentration though, so careful what you do.
10, 15, 20. Any other potions he's got? I know he's got more. Let me see what this spell does. Concentration as well.
Ulfric does another
Nope.
D4 damage, right? Yeah, he does D4 extra damage now.
On strength.
I will just hold my action.
Okay, what's the trigger?
Something comes within near an ally. He'll heal a grenade.
All right. Infernal.
All right, Fernal is going to order her zombie to start going after that dude,
All right.
which it does to its best of ability, but can't quite reach it yet.
Does that use your bonus action to command?
If it does it, I don't have any other bonus actions to use at the moment.
Okay.
Actually, no, I might. Let me double check.
Just what?
Bonus and reaction are separate, right?
Yes. I was just wondering because most command-based spells and abilities use bonus actions.
Let's see. Maybe you guys can read it faster.
Sometimes it's an action.
Who?
On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. I use my bonus action to do that, and then she's gonna use her action to call down another lightning bolt on these. So they gotta make 2 saves.
Okay, which ones? Which saves?
Dexterity.
Neither of them
Hey, that's more like it.
oh, much better.
They both get struck by the full force of the lightning bolt. And they're looking quite cooked.
Good. And you know what? Fernal's gonna run over here. And can she get there? Nah, she can't get there. She's just gonna go here. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Noel, who is shocked.
Quite literally.
Quite shocking.
You can get there. This.
Wait, that may have triggered mine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the bombs have I believe a 6. Let me pull stuff up. Let me pull that one up on my phone. I got it there.
That's a decent.
It's either.
That's a decent thing because your bombs splash, right?
Yep.
Perfect. just in time for them not to be in reach of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Please be 60 feet.
I'm looking.
It would be so perfect if the one that got struck just dies. There haven't been any kills yet.
Yeah,
You killed an
you
imp.
haven't-
Wait, nope. Yeah,
Oh.
him.
You killed the imp that crit on its initiative.
That's what he gets
Failed?
for critting.
Or crit. Oh.
He succeeded,
Yeah, he crit succeeded, so he got a surprise round, which he just used to double move.
and then died.
Ah.
Yeah. Didn't really work out for him.
Okay, it has a range of 2060, which means I could throw it with disadvantage if I wanted.
You could. You want to?
Is there-
Yeah.
Probably worth it.
Is there a risk of it hitting us if it fails, or?
Yeah.
Not
If it
really.
fails.
Because there's
If
a risk
it-
for it to hit here, and then it hits a zombie and Obrick.
Yeah, that's it. So why not? We'll roll it.
Okay.
Can't be an alchemist without being a little crazy.
Ooh, okay.
What do you need to beat? Do you need to beat the Null's AC?
It's it's an AC thing.
So you missed.
Okay, I roll a d8. If it lands on 1, it falls short, and then it goes clockwise around.
So that's one.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, so was that 1-2? Did it just hit him?
No, it hit him. Starts
Oh,
up.
so he threw it. He threw
So-
it at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw it at this
Here.
guy.
So it hits
So that's
here,
one.
and it hits these two with the splash.
Oh. Wait, but it says it falls short on a one.
On a
Okay, so
1, it
that'd
falls
be
short of
one,
the hit.
two.
Oh, so it has to start there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On a
so,
1, it
yeah,
falls
so
short
hits
of the
him
target.
directly.
Okay. So,
Perfect.
So, wording is important.
Alright.
Not much of a miss then, huh?
Not really.
Not really. No.
that's not the damage, is it?
That's the splashing damage, right?
I'm taking a look.
Yeah, is that the normal damage or splash damage?
Because I think that only goes to the guy on next to the target. Or next to the, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, bombed. When I hit with a bomb, it takes a d6 plus my dex mod. No, plus my intelligence mod.
What you rolled?
Yeah,
2
so,
plus 3, yeah.
What's the splash?
and then everything else just takes 1 plus my intelligence mod, so 4.
Okay, so this
Okay,
guy's
so 5 and 4. Cool.
this guy's
And it is fire damage. Woo! They exploded.
Wow. Lightning and fire. He's got a cold spell.
the cooked guy is now even more cooked. He's now well done,
Woo!
but he's not completely done.
Not yet.
He can't do anything else. So this guy's turn.
He has to make a strength save.
Who does?
Well, this guy does. This guy does. It may not be his turn.
Oh, it's not his turn yet.
Okay.
He makes it to shore. Isn't able to do anything else.
Oh.
This
dang it.
guy.
Makes
That
a
guy in
strength
the
save.
Huh?
I was just saying, I wish that guy in the front didn't get to go before Fernal, because I would love to just zap all 3 of those guys.
Yeah. And it was 13, right?
Yep.
He made it.
Okay, so it's still difficult terrain, but he doesn't get pushed back.
Yep. So he only gets to move yay far.
So he's like being like glided along the top of the water. It's like pushing. He's like skipping, stoning away.
That was him.
He's an Olympic swimmer, guys.
This guy doesn't have any good shots still. He'll shoot at Glim, who has full cover and is out of range.
Perfect.
Drow support archers was a bad idea, huh?
Yeah.
Especially because they have disadvantage on stuff in sunlight.
They're in the shade of the trees.
They just also have short range crossbows.
Yeah, they do. That's the problem. Wait, Glim's armor class is only 11? He hits?
What?
But the full cover and out of range. That means he's like, what, 16 armor class then?
Yeah, that put him at 16 armor class, and the guy had disadvantage on his roll, and he hit.
Oof.
Wow.
What class is Glim?
Barbarian.
Okay, not that bad.
Because maybe just didn't put points in time of this.
Oh, his AC should be 13. It's just not in there correctly. He still
So
hit,
that's-
however.
Jeez,
got a
that
19.
round rolled well.
He rolled a 19 and an 18.
Oof.
So now Glim needs to make a save versus poison.
Good old Drow poison.
Almost a 1 on my screen, at least.
Yep.
I don't think anything happens. Yeah, nothing happens.
It's fine by me.
This dude's turn. Hold on. What does he want to do?
Doesn't he have a reach weapon?
Not him.
More invisibos.
Ofric is going to. I guess he'll stab the far one first.
The well-cooked one?
Well cooked. He does not hit.
That Noel's name is Gilter, the well cooked.
Stabs again, does not hit.
Jeez.
Stabs again. He does not have his shield out. He hits.
Yeah.
And even without the D4, it's enough to kill.
Wow, he really was well cooked.
Yeah. I think it's all of Ulfric's attacks. He didn't roll a 1. He's fine. Alright. That was Ulfric. Oldenarian.
Okay.
Poopy!
Alright, so how close are these guys to me?
Which ones?
These two? Right here?
Yeah.
45 and 50 feet. So, which one? Have either of these two been damaged already?
The northern one.
This one's already been damaged?
The southern one has not been damaged at all.
Got it. Okay.
Also, I don't think you can see the southern one. There's a tree in the way. Kind of.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Probably
let's
something.
go here.
You can see him just fine now.
30 and 35. Okay, so I actually have to move a little bit more. Oh well. Alright, now I'm going to do another Witch Bolt. This time I'm going to twin cast it, spending sorcery point. So I can cast it on 2 targets instead of 1.
Oh my gosh, that is super good for Witch Bolt.
It
And
is.
I will cast it at 2nd level.
It's too bad you can't do 2 meta magics at once. Because then you could do
Yeah,
both
too
60
bad.
feet.
Then I can just increase it even more.
No,
Yeah, so-
do
Alright, now I'm going to roll...
do 2 quickened double Witch Bolts.
Yeah,
So
I
north
gotta
guy
do
first.
Spell attacks. Okay, so the first attack is for the north guy, the second is for the
Boop.
south guy. The first guy just gets obliterated. Second guy, I have to roll 1d12.
It's your second time blowing somebody
Another
up.
one, because it's 2nd level. That's
Oh.
9. That's 21 damage. 2nd level spell.
He nearly collapses.
Nearly.
Yeah, he has 1 HP.
Oh yeah.
Pharrell now feels very self-conscious.
He
After-
holds both his hands up, dropping his staff on the ground, and just like Yoda, you know Yoda power, how he like puts his hand together and lets it go. He does that, but he splits his hands at the last second. Both bolts fly towards their targets, hitting exactly. One of them reduces to ash, the other one.
Pearl watches with her mouth open and then looks at her hands, looks up at the storm cloud that she summoned, and feels very self-conscious.
This is
I
new,
was at
new
the
welcome.
mushroom caves.
Alright. So your turn?
That is my turn.
That was a good turn.
Noel. Noel can get there.
Oh, perfect.
That's That's why sorcerers.
I was upset for a second. I was like, oh man, I can't double cast. I can't hit 2 people with it. Oh, never mind.
They're just coming in. You can knock them down. This is an easier fight than I expected it to be honest.
Well,
It's like the opposite of the
good.
last fight.
It feels great.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far.
It's probably because you brought the entire camp to help.
Yeah,
That's what we get to
this
do,
is a smart
smart.
move.
All right, Goodle. For the second time, a stinger tail
Goodle?
starts trying to whip at you.
What?
From where the heck?
What's your AC?
Do you even want to know?
Yeah.
It's 11.
Oh, he hit somehow. Oh, I missed you the first time, which was embarrassing.
Okay, what save is it that I need to make, and how much damage?
Target must make a DC on a failed save. What?
Oh, to see if you get poisoned.
Yes, I'm trying to.
Con save.
Yeah, if it's poison, it's gone.
Yeah, it's con, but I
Might
don't
as
know what
well-
the DC is because it's not written in here. Hold on.
Imp?
Yeah, I'm going to guess it's probably charisma based. So the DC's 12.
Against. Oh, okay. So, I roll.
Might be con based. I don't know.
That was without disadvantage.
You
Even
did it,
with
though.
disadvantage, you still do it.
So you take 4. Sorry, you take a total of 9 damage.
Ouch.
And then a wisdom save to keep the thing going.
Correct. Yes. DC's 10 on
That-
that one.
Made it 12.
It's also a con save, not a wisdom save. But you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a con save, I can add 6 to that instead. And
Nah, you're
that's
good.
fine.
You're good. You're good. It's fine. You have really good con, huh?
Yep, +5 to my constitution, +5 to my intelligence saves.
Oh, David, you made that imp very sad because he was sneaking up on you and then you moved away.
Get wrecked. Imp. I was saving Goodle too.
Yeah. This guy's. Terrence is getting shot at. And I believe you've already used your reaction this turn.
I have 16 armor class, though.
For a second, I thought that it was Terrence being attacked by the imp, and I was like, how does the monk have 11?
No, the monk has 16.
Terrence,
Yeah,
you
I was
get
like,
hit.
that's better.
Go ahead and make me a con save.
It hit?
It did.
Ooh. About time something hit someone.
You did it.
Passed. What? Nice.
Passed.
Something tells me you like meet the DC or something.
You do not know where that bolt came from. And you take 11 damage from the
Ow.
bolt itself.
Piercing.
Next is this guy. Hold on a second. I guess he'll just come over here. And Goodle,
Again?
you get another another tail
Oh.
coming at you.
Holy shiz. Do they see Ander?
Wow, he rolled a 1 and a 20.
Vander
No,
ran
they-
over there. You could flank him and kill him.
They don't see Ender. You keep hiding.
Perfect.
So he crit you.
Crit
Oh
passed.
crap!
How did he have advantage?
Because they were invisible.
Oh.
They were attacking from invisible. So go ahead and make me a con save. This is the one you wanted to beat. That's for sure.
Goodle, do you have a dagger?
I'm checking.
You take a total of 18 damage.
I really wish I could hit those two imps without hitting Goodle too.
It's funny they snuck back here to hit the people in the back, and then all the people in the back move forward except one. So now there's only one target for them.
Dang.
I'm still up.
This dude's gonna approach Glim, who had a held action. Swings his mace. Misses terribly. The Gnoll draws his spear and his shield, so now he has a higher AC. And stabs forward, hitting Glim for 5 damage. Terrence. I believe if you move, the gust of wind moves with you.
Trent?
Indeed.
Trent?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, the gust of wind will move with me, and it continues blowing. I can change its direction as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Half tempted to just do like a full-on circle and catch everything in it. Would that work?
I think it stays in the one direction until you change it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
No matter which way you turn.
So I could literally have it blowing out behind me while fighting things in the front.
Yes.
Interesting.
You know, Goodle's surrounded by imps. Glim has one Gnoll. And then
Yeah, you
there's
might wanna-
2 Gnolls coming for the shore.
Goodle's gonna get helps. I am going to change the direction as a bonus action to blow this way.
You know that'll affect Goodle as well, right?
Yes, I know it'll affect Goodle as well.
Okay.
I'm praying on good saves to not affect Goodle.
I feel like flying creatures would have a harder time.
Yeah, because they have nothing
Yeah.
to like fight against. So
They
they're weak.
might. That might specify in the spell. Let me look.
It seems like something that would make sense.
It
At
might
least
have
disadvantage.
It does not say anything about flying creatures. Interesting. That must have been Pathfinder then.
You
That's
can always
what I-
make
yeah.
it harder for them.
I mean, I don't know. This fight's going pretty easy for you. I think you need a little challenge.
I don't know. Goodle's about ready to drop. So
It's been going easy for everybody but Goodle.
I know.
Goodle needs to drink his potion. Andrew will help, but he can't.
and then Terrence will prep an action for when the gnolls come up. He will attack.
Glim then is going to turn to the one next to him, and we'll say reckless swing.
Nice.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hits. He's gonna do
Ooh.
it. He's gonna do it twice because now he's level 5. He gets a multi attack.
Hey.
Perfect.
Good boy. Is that with rage damage?
Yeah.
He's not
Damage.
raging. I could make him rage, but
Don't you
That
have
would
to
be a great
rage?
idea.
He probably should be raging.
He
He's a
probably
barbarian.
is.
all right.
Yeah.
He'll be raging then.
Adds a D4 to the damage die.
It's
No,
adds
he-
+2.
Just it just
No.
gets +2 to both of those attacks.
Yeah, so-
it's 13. It does 17.
17 damage. As
And
well
now he has
as
resistance.
while he rages, he gets another special thing.
5.
As he's raging, the mace gets coated in electrical energy. His entire body gets coated in electrical energy, and it fires forth at the creature in front of him, which needs
Whoa.
to make a dexterity save.
Storm RC. Cool. I
Ah.
like this gnome.
He's had this for a while. He's just never used it
Wow.
because he never raged during that last battle.
Really?
Why?
He's a barbarian.
He also never attacked anything during that last battle. It rolled a
Wait,
1.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He
hit me?
couldn't get in
You
range.
did.
He was really slow, and the fight only lasted like 4 turns.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. That was Glim's turn.
It didn't feel like it lasted 4 turns because the fight itself took like 2 hours.
If Glim is raging, he's actually going to make himself a little bit more of a target now, since he can take attacks.
I'm fine with this.
This Gnoll is no longer fighting wind. Is actually able to get up here, but is unable to do anything else. Triggers
It does
your
trigger
attack.
Terrence. And he does have his mace. Not his mace, his quarterstaff.
It does not have a shield out yet, so you hit.
Woo!
Damn.
Boom, you hit.
Plonk.
Your mace
That's
comes
it.
forward and just smacks it on the snout. It gives off a yelp and starts rubbing its nose, glaring at you.
It's a quarterstaff, not a mace.
Quarterstaff.
Yep, I don't have a mace.
You just bop it.
Yep.
Pop it. Kill it.
Do I get to make the unarmed strike or no?
No, because that was a ready to action only does 1 attack.
That was a reaction, yeah.
Okay.
If it was on your turn. Alright,
Ender.
well, I'm gonna turn to an imp here. Actually, I'm going. Well, if I move, I'm gonna break the stealth.
Imps are small enough they do get partial cover from Goodle.
It would just increase their armor class a little bit. Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at one of the imps.
Probably the one you can see.
Yes.
And they
does
can't
it-
see you.
Does it have advantage?
You are hidden, so yeah.
Alright, so there's advantage.
Ooh.
12. Oh, gosh. Seriously? That
12 is not
rolls.
enough.
Yeah, alright, well, it blows my cover.
Are you using your bonus action to hide, or are you just hanging out?
Let's see. He's gonna go around to this side of the tree and then hide from the imps. He doesn't care if anybody else sees him.
I mean, there's a lot of underbrush, so technically if you try to hide, you hide from everybody.
Oh, that works for me.
Based on your clothes, you could probably just blend right into
Oh,
the tree.
sorry. Gosh, I keep forgetting to do that.
17,
Normal.
perfect. They
Alright.
they kind of give a half look, but they don't seem to really care. They don't seem to really notice you.
Perfect. I just dive back into the bushes.
Go back to try and stab Goodle.
I thought you were saying that's all Andrew was doing. He's just trying to go stab you.
This guy is not having any luck shooting anybody.
That's fine. Just keep having him have no luck.
I guess, yeah. He'll be shooting at
Oh,
Glim now, though.
I forgot to mention. Hey, don't worry about it.
Aw,
What was that?
man.
You kind of read about that.
It's too bad he has disadvantage. He rolled a crit.
Good thing he has disadvantage. He rolled crit.
Oh, Glim's standing out in the open, so he actually hit with the other one. I forget his AC's... No, his AC's not 11. We figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
So, that didn't actually happen. Did not hit him. That is Goodle's turn.
Goodle has to make a strength save, first of all.
Yes. I forgot that.
Fails!
You were... Okay. 15 feet away.
Woo! 5.
Be like here.
Yep. And drink a cure wounds potion.
As you're flying through the air, you
Good.
just unpop cork.
Flips him off with one hand, drinks with the other.
Do the imps pass that?
It's
they-
on their turn.
Oh, on their turn they die. That's okay. Heal by 11. Nice.
And then I've got one more thing I gotta check out real quick for
Oh.
Goodle.
Also, you wouldn't be able to shoot arrows into that, I don't think, because you can't shoot arrows
Nope.
into wind.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing you missed anyway,
so-
Yeah. You can shoot... I think you can shoot arrows downwind, but if it's a really strong wind, you can't shoot them upwind, because they just block.
Well, I was
I'm-
shooting crosswind though.
That seems like it'd be just as
I
difficult.
guess, but you'd be shooting this way and it get blown this way.
Yeah.
So next time we'll worry about that.
I'm guessing drinking the Cure Wounds potion counts as an action.
That is an action.
Dang it. Okay. I had another plan, but just saying
Wait.
this, go on.
Is it casting a spell or is it drinking a potion?
It's drinking a potion. He preps the potion at the beginning of each day, and then he drinks it.
Then it's a bonus
Ooh.
action because it's a bonus action to drink potions.
Sweet. Then he can take his action to drink a mutagen.
Oh!
Nice.
You want to describe what
can-
happens here?
I can already
Essentially,
tell-
I first gain a D. Okay, so for a mutagen, I grow claws, fangs, spines, horns, or a different natural weapon. He's gonna grow claws. They deal D6 slashing damage, and I'm proficient with them. My features take a more monstrous appearance. I gain advantage on intimidation checks, and my body grows in this form. He's gonna go Bear's Endurance, so I gain 2d6 temporary hit dice.
Ooh. Hit dice or hit
HP.
points?
HP.
Oh, well,
Only
that sucks.
Great roll.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Sure.
Oh yeah, we have that.
Ah,
Much better.
7. Extra hit points could be the difference between life and death.
Uh-huh. And then my AC becomes 13 plus my dexterity. So 13 plus 3, his armor class is now 16.
Ooh.
Nice.
he just
I
became
can
a
already
melee
tell.
fighter.
I can already tell this alchemist's based off the Pathfinder alchemist.
It is.
So good.
That takes
Are the attacks based on strength or dexterity?
they're based on strength, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that doesn't
So
increase your
I-
strength at all, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
So unfortunately it does not, but I just became a meat shield. Gain that
A little
HP.
tougher.
Yep. You can withstand a couple more stings.
Yep. And instead of running into the wind, he's gonna run sideways.
All right, so
He's gonna right there.
you leave the influence of the wind.
Yep.
Fernal.
Well, Colonel glances at Holdenarian. With how Witch Bolt works, are you still focusing it on like at least that guy?
Yeah, the second guy who didn't die, I'm still focusing on.
Okay, so she's gonna, instead of using her lightning on those two, she's gonna whip around and call some lightning down on these two.
Woo!
So they gotta make some dex save.
Okay.
Ah, nice. Another
Damn.
high roll.
It's not even high, it's just decent. The
Yeah,
first one is just
it's
real
what-
bad.
So they take half damage.
Oh wow, they both succeed. So they both take 7. Or...
You notice this one dies,
Ah.
but you notice the lightning as it hits them looks like it should hit them full on, but sort of bounces off of their skin.
Didn't seem to help that one, so. And then Zombie continues order of attack.
Okay.
Blah.
Nice.
Does a 13 hit?
He just came out of the water, so yes.
Ew.
For a staggering 4 damage!
He seems very confused about why a knoll is attacking him right now.
And then he probably notices that the knoll has fungus growing out of his eyes and mouth.
Honestly, that's probably not too strange to him.
Oh, you know what? That's true. They probably don't got the best medical care. That's my turn. Oh, wait, actually, no. Before I end my turn, she's gonna walk over here and then use a reaction to deal 3 damage to him.
Ah,
Because I can do that.
yep.
Oh, because like a stinking cloud or something.
It's her spore cloud. You can just reaction do that. It's ridiculous, but I love it.
And you did it.
Epic.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right.
Actually, she walks there and then walks back.
Okay. This knoll who has the lightning on him is going to charge where the lightning's coming from, drawing his weapon and his shield.
Uh-oh.
And and attack. Stabbing forward with his spear. 18 hit
That'll hit.
for a total of 6 damage, and you need to make a con save. Oh, you also need to make me a d20 real fast.
Oh shoot! We're supposed to do that when I cast it, though.
I'm gonna have you do it now because you've missed 2. You're fine anyway.
Okay. Then I'll do the con save.
Yep.
Or the concentration check,
Correct.
right?
You just need to beat a 10. You're good.
Yep, that works. Okay, you gonna die, son.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's screwed.
This guy, he has enough movement to get on land and attack.
Ooh! Well, it takes more movement to get back onto the shore.
It's difficult terrain to walk through the water at all.
Oh, that's why they couldn't get to us that fast. That makes a whole lot more sense.
They're just taking their time.
He stabs Glim for 4 damage, which is 2.
Oh no! Not Glim.
Flip just gets 8
More
greater.
than 2 damage. They just whipped the bull, just saying.
This guy, I guess he shoots at Glim, who has half cover because there's gnolls all around him now.
Small gnome being attacked by these giant gnolls with mace in his hand.
Still hits.
Jeez.
Ooh.
That guy's rolling like a star.
He is. That guy's the good drow. Somehow, even though he's not the leader.
He's also not good. I'm pretty sure he's evil.
Yeah. I'm trying to roll the drow's con save. Hold on. Where's Glim's character sheet? There it is. The 7 does not pass. In
Does
fact,
he get advantage on Constitution when you're raging?
No, only strength.
Oh. Ah.
In fact, Glim falls unconscious.
I knew it was drow poison. The classic drow poison.
And I believe. Okay, no, yeah. So okay, I don't have to worry about that. Never mind.
Hey, wait. Can an unconscious creature fail a strength save?
Yes.
Like a strength
For
save
sure.
to avoid being blown by wind.
It automatically fails. 'Cause
I meant,
automatic
sorry,
fight
I meant to
against
say, could they fail it? Because then you could just blow them out of the combat.
You could. You'd have to get around him though.
You could just walk.
There's
You'd
2
propose
enemies
back.
here. Yeah. This guy.
it. Ofrug, giant Ofrug.
Help your fallen friend.
Stabby stab.
Infernal.
Right. Yes.
What's your AC?
That doesn't bode well. 11.
11?
Actually, no, it should be +2 because I have a shield and armor. Yeah, so it should be.
I hit you.
Ah, freaking imp!
Another rib.
You need to make me a con save.
Wait, is that imp in the line of the? That imp, I believe, is in the
No.
line.
No, the line was
Wait.
more this.
He might be in the line now, but he wasn't at the start of his turn, which is when it would affect him.
Plus, line went behind the tree, anyways.
It's 10 feet wide.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
well,
He's in it now, but he wasn't in it at the start of his turn.
Yeah, any imps that are have to make the strength save.
Yeah, he
it's
wasn't
probably
in it.
somewhere over here, coming up like that.
Ugh.
You-
I'm gonna inspiration that one.
all right.
That's better.
Ooh.
All right.
Much better.
You take a total of 10 damage.
Alright, I'll remove that from my temp HP. Stupid imp.
Wow. The hate on the imp.
I'm hating on the imp!
Imps are like way stronger than I thought. Because I forgot about their poison damage.
Ugh, I hate it.
Ulfric is
Freaking
going
imps.
to. He'll stab the one by Terrence first.
He can reach all the way over there.
Yeah, he's a spear.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That hits 9 damage.
He adds a
Hey,
D4 to his
He didn't
hit.
roll a 2 and a 7 this time.
I
Yeah,
know.
And don't forget the D4.
Oh yeah,
Damage.
D4.
D4.
Because he's big.
He's big
More
boy.
force behind that stab. Whoa!
That D4 pushed it over the edge.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh man, he just freaking like lunges over there and just like skewers him.
And his next 2 attacks go about to the one next to unconscious Glim. One of them hit.
$11 damage.
Freaking nice.
Nice. Glim could probably finish that off.
A good bit of the spear gores the creature through its stomach. I don't think there's anything else he needs to do. So hold an Ari and Fufi.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to just deal more damage to this dude. And there is your damage.
Isn't it 2d12? Because it's level 2?
No, that's only on the initial hit.
Ah. That's still
I don't
really
have
good
to,
though.
I don't have to recast it to do it again. I just roll damage.
Yeah.
Does that finish him off?
My apologies. Who did you hit?
Guy right in front of me.
Oh
Who
yeah,
I still the Witch Bolt on.
you killed him with 10 HP to spare.
Nice.
10 damage to spare.
Wait, he had 1 health?
Roast him.
Yeah, he had 1 HP. You did 20, and also
Works for me.
you're supposed to be rolling 2d12, not 1d12.
No. Only on the initial.
Is it only on the initial?
Does it do the additional D12? Yeah, if you read the spell, it says that.
I'll reread it later.
Right,
It doesn't matter either way.
It says at higher levels the initial damage increases.
Okay.
So
I guess it'd be pretty overpowered if it was the other way.
yeah, I could just
Especially just twin it, just like
two
bam.
D12 every turn. Amazing damage. Okay. Now what can Fufi do? Not a lot else. He can move.
Noel. Noel is attacking Noel. 'Cause
Noel
you
defends
idiot!
himself.
We're supposed to be attacking over there.
But I don't know what I'm doing.
What's the zombie's HP? Or AC is 8, isn't it?
His 8 AC
Yeah, so he gets hit.
for how much?
5 damage. Nowhere
Owie.
near a problem.
Yeah, no, the Knoll just doesn't even notice.
Terrence is getting shot at.
Do I still have my reaction, or did I use that when I held my action?
When you hold your action, it uses your reaction.
Okay.
So you get hit. Give me a con save. You are poisoned. And you take 7
Okay.
damage.
At least you're not unconscious.
No.
Because we need somebody to kill that freaking Knoll before it murders Glim. Something tells me he's not going to be murdered.
Hold on. Let me do that. And you don't know where I came from. Holy crap. Terrence.
Okay. So any imps that were in this area first has to make strength saves.
On their turns.
If they went.
Yeah, it was their turns, but yeah. If they were there, I did it.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Okay. Could you tell me what this is?
That is an ender.
That's Ander.
Okay, that's Ander. I don't have a name, so for me it's just a blank.
What's
Oh.
this?
What
What is that?
hiding in the bush?
Okay, well Terrence will just move up
Stuck in the bush.
and
That
attack the knoll right here next to him.
that
What's this?
exact wording happened in the Call of Cthulhu campaign.
I think he stabbed my bush. Or sorry, my tush.
So, yep.
And
Um,
roll. Not good enough.
Nope, but he does get an unarmed strike
All right.
because he's still attacked.
He didn't say he was able to get his shield out.
It doesn't hit whether he has a shield out or not.
Dang it.
Yep, and then as a bonus action, he's. Can I see this guy over here?
Which guy?
Up here, north, on the side of the river.
Oh, yes. He's not hiding. He's just taking cover.
I can catch him with the edge of gust of wind. I'm changing the direction.
Okay.
Just blast him 15 feet back.
Wow.
How long does that last?
Gust of wind.
It's a concentration spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have had to make a
Ooh.
con check because I still have Call Lightning active.
Terrence should have also had to make at least one more concentration check.
Is that a Constitution save?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I kept it.
Terrence, you lost the gust of wind, unfortunately.
Okay.
Didn't you bonus action punch?
Unarmed strike just counts when I make an attack with a. I don't know.
You can make a unarmed strike as an attack because a quarterstaff is a monk weapon.
Yeah. Does not take bonus action.
It does take a bonus action.
Oh, it does take bonus action. Never mind, I couldn't even change the wind if I wanted to.
Ah.
Well, wind is gone anyway, so that's his turn.
Alright.
Glam is unconscious. And a good barrel.
Okay, let's see. How many enemies are on our side of the river? 2?
There's a
Three,
stupid
isn't it?
imp right here.
At least 3, unless there's more invisible ones.
And then there's 2 drow. Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot the imp that I can see from cover here. Or from hiding. So is it advantage again? Just making sure.
Because you're from hiding it.
Yeah, okay. So we'll shoot it like that. Is 15 hit?
Which one are you shooting?
The imp.
The imp.
Oh, the imp. Yeah, he has no cover or anything. Perfect.
Perfect. Alright. Let's roll some damage. Sneak attack. Alright, so that's 6 plus 3. 9 whole damage. Stick him right in the back with the arrow.
Arrow pierces right between his wings, and he gives out a shrill screech. He stays flying.
Oh,
Here's my reaction to deal 3 damage to him.
Okay, he dies.
He's like, I'm still alive! Chokes on spores and dies immediately.
I'm
Right,
still alive.
Okay, Ander will go. Alright,
That's
hold
the
on, sorry.
nicest ability ever.
It's so good.
He's gonna get closer over here, and then he's gonna hide again.
Wait, you activated your thing that gave you temp HP, right, Fernal?
Yes.
You're doing 6 damage with that, not 3.
Ooh!
Oh, wait!
Not that it
You're
would have
right.
mattered so far, but
Alright, well, he's hiding again in these bushes next to him. Oh god, keep doing that!
22 is more than enough to make it so nobody sees you.
Perfect, alright. Ander loves these bushes, man. He's just diving in, diving out. Arrow, pew!
It looks like a little land
Buddy.
shark. Yeah.
It's a land shark!
Alright,
Alright, moving on.
moving on up. Yeah, to search for you costs an action, so it's not even like worth it.
it just guarantees he won't be hit.
This guy's gonna move and shoot at the zombie knoll.
Ooh.
Disadvantage, of course. Rolled a 1, perfect. He broke his bow, and now he looks real sad.
He's, oh man.
Yeah, I'm not getting that promotion today.
None of these drow are, except for whoever shot Gloom.
The north drow that's not even hiding has gotten so many shots. He's hit Glim like 3 times.
Ugh.
Good.
Goodle! Is there anything near Goodle that he can attack?
There's a dude next to the zombie knoll.
That's
No
nowhere near
hard-
close enough.
I mean, you could move and throw it there.
I can't throw grenades in this form.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nobody really close that you can see.
I'll dash up to the guy next to the zombie. Use my action to dash, so 50 feet instead of 25.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Fernil is going to. Can she walk through his space?
Difficult terrain.
So if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, she could step here. Where she's going to. Wait, no, she couldn't step there. Never mind. She go 1, 2, there. Okay, so she ducks under her big friend and is gonna try to stab this dude with advantage.
Okay.
With her currently fungal spear.
Damage.
Cow!
And the cow.
Cow. And then she's gonna use her last 5 feet of movement to just kind of swoosh over here and deal 6 damage to that.
Okay. You're just
All right.
walking around just murdering people.
Just walk around just like, oh, you can suffocate.
Yeah. That ability's so strong.
It's super strong. It gets stronger next level too.
It's probably why they got rid of it.
Probably. Anyway, that's my turn.
Perfect. Well, I think this is pretty much how the battles have been going. You guys have had a couple close calls where people have almost had problems, but for the most part, you've held your own. But on the last day, the day the father is supposed to come and save you from this problem, something's wrong. He doesn't seem to show up. Normally, Fernil, you know that he arrives as a great being of light. And he goes to the Knoll side to destroy the origin of the Knolls. Or at least to tame it for another 5 months. But no ball of light appears.
Do the Knolls get driven back, or is this just still?
They are keep coming. You're still needed for this final day that you weren't supposed to fight on, and you're pretty much in your current state that you are in now.
So we're all just A-okay.
For now.
Okay.
So we push back the Knolls for
Uh,
now.
Officially, you're on a day that you're not supposed to be fighting, but you've fought and you've pushed back the current wave of Knolls. However, you hear something in the distance. A mighty roar. That of which you've not actually heard before.
Not a dragon.
Not a dragon.
Uh-oh.
It's a dinosaur!
Is this something I've heard before?
No. Through the
Okay.
forest, you can see it coming, a massive lumbering shape.
Oh, what the?
Where's this thing?
It's across the river.
What the frick is that thing?
I can't see it.
I can only see half of it.
Hold on.
I can see the whole frickin' thing. It's
Alright, hold on, now
terrifying.
I can-
Oh my god!
What in the world? Oh,
This thing looks like a massive knoll, but it's not. The mouth isn't a hyena-like snout, but instead the edges of the mouth go further up, almost all the way up to its ears. Each of its jagged teeth are thinner. There's more of them, and some of them jut outwards. Its eyes are a beady red. And it wields a massive whip with 3 heads. On the end of each head is a skull.
Can I roll a religion to see if I know what this is?
I think there's actually 0 chance for you to actually know what this is.
Oh, no
Is there
idea.
any chance
Is it
for
like a
me?
demon of some kind, or gosh?
Yes, you would know that it's probably a demon because it's gnoll-like, and gnolls are demons.
Got it.
However, you would imagine that it is a much more powerful demon than its small counterparts.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine.
It's a lot big. Got 3-headed whip. A giant evil grin.
Does it look? Is it like running at us, or?
It's coming towards you. As it walks, it just doesn't walk around trees, it walks through them.
Oh gosh, no.
Is it incorporeal walking through, or
No,
I think it's knocking him over.
as it hits the tree, it takes a slight amount of force, and then the tree just falls over, out of its way.
But while this is happening, Fernals is gonna kind of like not taking her eyes off the thing, not casually, but just distractedly walk over to Terrence and start giving him some healthy spores.
how much does Terrence heal?
12.
Okay. Terrence is looking at this thing like, what the heck is this thing?
Ooh, I got something for this.
All right, Terrence, it's your turn.
It is Terrence's turn. How tall is it?
Gosh, I have to wait till my turn. Oh
Um, It's probably about 40 feet tall.
Alrighty.
no! Stay on this side of the river.
If it stood up straight, it would be 40 feet tall. It's hunched over.
If only you could just blow it and keep it on that side of the road.
I don't have enough key points anymore. It takes 2 key points to do that. I only have 3.
I used all my level 2 spells.
I still
I'm-
got one.
I'm gonna hold my action for it to get in the river. When it gets in the river, I will do something.
Okay. Glim is unconscious, so
Uh-oh.
Ander.
Wait, does he have to make any saves? Death saves?
No, he's unconscious from a poison that just knocks him unconscious.
Oh, okay. It doesn't. Okay, so he's not actually. Oh, okay. So someone
No.
should try to wake him up.
That wouldn't work. You've
It's like
Would not
a,
work.
this
it's
is
like a sedative.
yeah. A number of you
Oh.
have been affected by this poison over the next a few days. You kind of just have to wait for it to wear off, which takes about an hour.
That's crazy. Okay, dang it.
Um, We should get him out of here then.
Yeah, someone should take him.
I can
Move
do
him. I think Ander could probably do that. All right. Well,
I do have
Ander
other
will go
things
over
I could
here.
be doing.
Ander will start dragging Glim back at least 5 feet where we go.
Okay.
And then he'll put him down and hold his bow up. He can't ready an action because he already did the action to move him, but he will hold his bow ready to attack. Yeah, that'll be his turn then.
I think he's got about 5 turns left on this enlarge. That
Okay.
battle took about 5 turns, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
And it's
Or,
one.
sorry, maybe
It's
4.
1 minute.
Yeah. And what were you saying you were doing? You were
Each-
holding your action?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, he. Did I use my action to move Glim?
No, you just move him.
Yeah. Then I'll hold my action with bow drawn, ready to shoot at the thing when it gets within range.
Okay.
Is it possible you could move him further back?
Oh wait, how
Move who
was
further back?
Glim.
Oh, okay.
No, my movement won't allow it.
Can you move twice though?
I could do that as a bonus action. I can dash if I hold on to him. But my range is 80. I'm actually like within range of this dude. Probably shoot him.
I mean, if you used your move, you could just move him back and then move back here and then shoot him again.
Well, I could shoot him. And then I could dash away. Alright, yeah, I'll shoot him. I'll shoot at him.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Oh
do
god, he goes right
dash.
after me.
Pew. Does that hit?
You shot at the large creature?
Yeah, the demon thing.
No. The arrow bounces off of him.
Ooh.
Bounces
okay.
directly off of his fur.
And now I will hide.
All right. Give me a stealth roll.
18.
Its eyes seem to linger on you just long enough that you're not sure if you're hidden or not.
Oh, dang it. Alright. Gosh, this thing seems crazy. Alright, come on. Doodle.
Doodle?
Killing everybody.
Who's at the lowest health?
Goodle, I think.
Goodle's got 17 plus. No, sorry. Goodle's got 16
right.
plus 7.
You get your temp HP. I'm not hurt at all.
How hurt is our big guy?
Not.
Goodle will drink. Wait.
How many do you have left?
I have. Me?
Yeah,
I
cure
have.
wounds.
Well, I've used 1 cure wounds already.
You have 2 more?
I have 1 more cure wounds and 1 more spell.
Okay.
I think I'll hold on to that cure wounds potion. And yeah, that's about the best thing I can do. I will move up. One sec, let me see what this.
Don't group together. You don't know what this thing can do.
I didn't mean to throw that in chat.
Ooh.
One thing we do probably want to do is get it close enough that we can flank it, because I think advantage would be pretty vital.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Goodle will run up here, getting into the water a bit. And prep an action for the creature to come within, 10 feet of him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Goodbye, Goodle.
Hey, Terrence has an action prepped.
Okay. Terrence has an action prepped. Goodle has an action prepped.
This drow's turn. It's the one in the south. Right?
Oh,
It
there's
is.
still a drow.
This drow
With
turns
one
tail and
good
runs.
bow. Away from the demon thing.
I mean, who can blame him?
It won't let
I'm
me
just
believe.
making sure it's away from the demon.
Yeah.
He runs towards us, that'd be hilarious.
He just takes off.
Okay. See you later, alligator.
Fernell is going to cast a spell. More fungus grows out of her skin because they're going to be even more are spears versatile?
Say again?
Spears are versatile, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna, after she casts that, she casts Barb Skin, by the way, so her AC is 16. And then she puts away her shield, her spear with 2 hands, and it is ready to die.
All right.
Oh boy.
Actually, you know what? She's gonna step over here. Oh, zombie!
Yep.
She orders zombie to start attacking it. Or no, orders zombie to wait on the coast and then attack it.
Zombie goes to the coast.
Yeah, zombie goes.
They can
there
only
we go.
really handle one command at a time, by the way. you
Okay,
can
so she just says go to the
coast."
coast.
Yeah. They can't really ready actions, I don't think.
Well, if he was going to the coast, then he'd probably be going more straight. So he was here, so probably was going more straight this.
Creature walks forward, knocking down yet another tree. Sees the drow at his feet, who the drow kind of stares up at him in fear. The thing idly whips its whip. One of the heads strikes the drow, and the drow explodes.
I'm starting to think we might need to run. This is starting to look like a god, and I don't want to be here.
Body parts even land on this side of the river.
Oh.
Fernal turns and looks at everybody.
And it finishes its movement.
It doesn't move very fast, does it?
Oh.
It finishes its movement there.
Oh wait, that triggered something. That triggered something.
It did. It just triggered.
So it triggers. What's the right? It's simply shape of the flowing river. So when it's further back, as I said, when it entered the river,
Okay.
I get to create a 30-foot cube of ice.
Okay.
Right where it steps. Ah.
It unfortunately cannot be used to trap the thing.
Oh, never mind.
So what are you doing?
Giant frickin' wall of ice right here that is 30 feet tall, 30 feet long.
He's been knocking over trees, dude.
Can you throw that in chat? Just how it works, just all the descriptions and stuff.
So it's not in the D&D 5th edition. I didn't write it down, but I can read it for you from Drive.
Sure, do that.
Okay. Shape of the flowing river. As an action, you can spend 1 key point to choose an area of ice or water no larger than 30 feet on a side within 120 feet of you. You can change water to ice within the area and vice versa, and you can reshape ice in the area in any manner you choose. You can raise or lower the ice elevation, create or fill a trench, erect or flatten a wall, or form a pillar. The extent of any such changes can't exceed half the area's largest dimension. For example, if you affect a 30-foot square, you can create a pillar up to 15 feet high. Raise or lower the square's elevation by up to 15 feet, dig a trench up to 15 feet deep, and so on. You can't shape the ice to trap or injure a creature in the area.
So it'd be a 15 by 15 foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can make a 15-foot wall, not a 30-foot.
Yeah, right in front of it.
For simplicity's sake, I'm gonna use this as if it was the Wall of Ice spell for AC
Okay.
and hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
So that appears in front of it and it stops, almost confused, and will attack it with its whip. Damage.
Vernal, would you know what this thing is?
I asked, I didn't get a response. Is this something I could roll?
It is not.
Yeah.
How much is this thing? Oh boy.
Something we don't want to stay around and fight.
No.
We should run to Abyss. Or sorry, we should run to Abyss.
What's Abyss?
Abyss was the big orc dude who
I don't think
is
he's there
supposed
for
to. Oh, right, yeah. He's a big orc dude who's supposed to be here at the end of this to kill all the no.
that. Well, the father is.
The father. That right, yeah, the father. But he's like a
right.
worshiper of the father.
So his whip slices through the thing in 3 different sections, and it falls back into the river and sort of floats out of its way as it finishes its movement.
Is
It
that
didn't
47?
Around there.
It didn't stop it at all, did it?
Not even a little bit.
Yay.
Goodbye.
What was the consensus? What should Ulfric do? Run.
Yeah.
This
Ulfric.
thing is insane.
Ulfric grabs the unconscious Glim, who I'm pretty sure will not even be encumbered by him anymore, and just takes off. Oh.
Big old footsteps.
He's fine. All right. He doesn't quite get out of the area, but Foofy.
I was gonna do something, but I think I'll just run instead.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go his 25. Then he's gonna dash. Keep running. He's out of here. He sees I was running. He's running too.
I didn't sign up for this crap.
What's the range on that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We'll do
Distracted zombie.
We'll do Ophrik.
Goodle, such a brave gnome.
Foofy, as you're running, you see a drow creature just appear out of nowhere behind Ophrik, as if he had just come
What?
out of the tree's shadow.
Wait, how far away was I when I saw this? Was I going
I mean, you'd be
before I
like,
dashed?
no, it's like as you dashed.
Oh, okay. So I can't stop and do a spell instead.
No,
Fine.
but it slashes at Ophrik, hitting
Not Ophrik!
twice.
No!
As he does, black orbs ooze off from the wounds.
Heck.
Blue.
I'm assuming any nearby orcs from the north and south have probably already run, right?
Can we see those guys?
They have started fleeing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. So these black orbs appear. What?
And then that's turn. Terrence.
10 feet past Ulfric and him by dashing.
Did you run past the drow?
I ran over here. So it should have been out of range of the.
Okay. Did you run through the orb?
He would have had to.
You ran through this orb?
I assume as he's running, he doesn't just run right through the freaking orb. He could probably just, like, step to the side.
We'll just put you there then.
Trent,
This-
you're muted if we can't hear you.
These orbs are rather big. They're actually as tall as like the average human height.
Oof.
Oh gosh.
This is bad.
Glim,
This is very,
He's
very
unconscious.
bad.
good barrel.
Seeing everyone else run, he will also make some running stops. Get there. As his bonus action, he dashed. On his action, he will shoot an arrow. Oh wait, actually, maybe I should choose a better spot here. So, 25, and then... So he gets there, and before he uses the bonus action to dash, he'll shoot at this drow in the back.
Okay.
Does the drow see him at all? Is he hidden from him?
Were you?
Or actually, I don't have to...
Were
I
you
mean, I'm
hiding?
just wondering if I have advantage or not.
Were you
No,
hiding?
I'm not trying to hide.
Then,
Well, I was hiding before. I did the stealth.
if you hid last turn, what was
Yeah.
your roll? Do you remember?
18.
Yes, he did not notice you.
Okay, so then I will attack him with the short bow. 18.
Damage.
Perfect. Okay, so that plus the sneak attack. So another 12 damage. And then he will use his bonus action to dash. Going over here. And then he'll end his turn there.
Okay. The arrow seems to graze the drow's leg.
Ooh. Okay, this drow's got a little more health.
It doesn't even look at you. Goodle, you're in the water,
Goodle's in the water.
and you're in the thing's range.
Psst, psst,
I'm
you
in
won't
the
die.
range.
Drink your
Disengage.
potion! Drink your potion!
Now the potion is a bonus action.
And then disengage and run. You'll still get caught.
I'm gonna try to intimidate it as my action.
You are?
Yeah.
Fudge.
All right. Give that a roll.
Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh no.
I'm guessing
Don't
it
have any
failed.
bonus to intimidation?
Is there some
No, I don't-
sort of DC?
Well,
do I set a DC for that, or is it a counter roll? I forget.
I think it's a counter roll.
I would say you set a DC for that, as this is your boss monster.
Yeah. If it was a counter roll, what would it be?
Intimidate, maybe? Scare the scare?
I think it'd be like a charisma save. See if it's scared or not.
Wisdom, that'd be wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Here, I'll roll
Yeah.
this one for you.
Hey, I
Dang
see
it.
its name now!
Wow. It rolled a 2.
Oh,
I'm
roll the
dead.
3.
Oh, it rolled a 3, yeah, okay.
I've got a quick question.
Yeah.
How deep is the river here in the middle?
About, we'll say 15 feet.
How fast is it flowing?
Not very. The gnolls were able to cross it. Although with him walking through it, there's actually slightly larger waves rippling through it now.
I'm gonna move sidestepping
Okay.
and get into the middle of the river. Or it'd be closer to like halfway between these two blocks on that line, but
Yeah.
it's snapping.
Just give me a d20 as like a luck roll.
Oh
Did you already use your inspiration? He already used his
Yeah.
inspiration.
I did.
Oh no.
Let's see. What do I want to do for that? Oh, you start swimming out, ready to let the current take you, when one of the ice chunks come by and slams into you.
no! Oh, man.
You're gonna stay where you are, and you're partially stunned for a turn. You can only move next turn. If there's a next turn. However, in between Fernal and Goodle's turn,
Oh gosh. Another thing. God.
from the
I read
forest
the-
behind you, you hear a flapping of wings.
Oh.
A large ball of light is streaking towards you from the northwest.
Pearl just like gets on her hands and knees.
Oh, this music sounds amazing.
The father comes to save you all. As he gets closer, you can see him better. You recognize an orc with large, feathery wings steadily beating to keep him aloft. However, instead of nearly naked as he once was before, he's now in a full plate armor with a tabard over the top and a beautiful gleaming axe in his hand. He holds the axe in both hands, screaming as he streaks across the sky, crashing into the creature.
Oh.
Man, that timing could not have been better.
Oh my gosh. He was about to just destroy Goodle. There's instant death.
At this point, they start trading blows. The three whips come across, whipping Abyss, causing his wings to bleed a golden ichor. His skin starts bleeding green mixed with the gold.
Wait, at this point, well, it literally does nothing, I'm sure. Fernal still, as a thought, casts Healthy Miasma to be healing Abyss this whole time.
All right. Abyss,
Nice.
Abyss's wounds slowly heal, but not very quickly.
Yeah,
As
very
he
slowly.
strikes the creature, black blood flies everywhere, runs down the river. The creature rears up for another hit. Abyss, in the middle of a swing of his own, is not ready for it. Takes it and gets flung into the beach.
Oh no.
The blood flows from Abyss. He doesn't seem like he's getting up.
Is he dead? Dead?
He seems to be.
No.
What's the party's actions? You've pretty much had 2 turns of freedom to do whatever you'd like. Fernal was casting healing spells.
Wait, we could have been doing something that whole time?
You can now. You have 2 turns to do things before the
She
creature
used-
gets turns again.
Is that
She
drow
used
still attacking
one-
us? What are those black orbs doing?
The
But I never-
creature had the drow had actually disappeared at this point, as well as the orbs.
Oh, it must have been something that the dude did.
okay, just run.
I
We'll start
can't
with Terrence.
do-
What's Terrence doing? Is he still running?
Terrence can't do shiz.
The creature is now bleeding a lot more, like a lot, not a lot more, but a lot than it was previously.
Guys, you think we can take him?
Can I talk to you in the secret cabin real quick?
Me? Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so this isn't for Terrence, this is for Goodle.
Okay.
Goodle has that specialty potion, remember?
Terrence has it, right?
Yeah, he gave it to Terrence.
All right. So
Oh,
as
boy.
everyone's doing whatever they are, they stand in shock, looking at what's happening. Goodle probably swims to shore, so he's
Yeah.
not drowning. Some people are probably running for their lives, but Terrence starts running back.
Actually, we decided most of us are running back.
All of you are running back.
oh.
Yes.
So you all start running back to do whatever you're doing. Terrence has way more speed and is able to outdistance all of you. As he's running, he pulls out a potion from his bag, pops the cork, and just glugs it down. And as he does, sorry. I wasn't prepared for this. Let me tell you. Terrence starts growing in size, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger until he's the size pretty much of the creature.
Oh!
In his hands he holds a sword and shield. The sword is a flame. The shield seems to be made of a spectral energy. As well as the transformation of the growth, as well as the newly found weapons, armor seems to appear covering his body. Anyone that wants to can figure out that it is a dragon bone armor with very intricate carving.
Oh!
His hair becomes a strawberry blonde color,
Oh, I'm a fanboy.
and it lengthens and even grays in certain areas.
Bruno blushes.
He runs into the water, making large splashes. The creature sees him coming and whips at him. The newly formed Terrence raises his spectral shield, repelling the 3 heads of the whip, and stabs forward into the creature with the flaming blade.
Oh!
The creature lets out a howl that nearly causes all of you to have migraines.
Oh.
The creature tries to whip again, but again he is able to deflect it with the shield and catch one of them with the sword, cutting it off. So the skull lands in the water and starts floating away. He then puts his other hand on the hilt of his blade, and the blade starts to grow larger into the massive greatsword. With one final yell, he gives a overhead swing, slicing through the black blood of the creature. It gives out a final yell before dissolving.
Oh. Oh.
Well, time to add Terrence as a list of under Fernel's crushing.
The formed Terrence turns around. You see a large strawberry blonde graying beard as well.
As a bonus action, Fernel orders her zombie to grab the skulls that are floating down.
His face angry.
Uh,
He steps forward, lifts up his blade, and then falls,
Goodle's just-
collapses to the ground,
Oh, thank goodness.
returning to the form of Terrence.
Oh.
You guys can thank. You guys can thank Goodle for that.
what?
Just running in. Ander is just running forward. Everyone's rushing in to see Terrence.
Fernel runs over here, runs back, and she's not sure which body to check.
Terrence! Oh, what was that?
He's unconscious.
That's. Yeah, he's out.
He's done.
She runs over to Abbas and starts checking his pulse.
You do notice a steady, almost not steady, but very raspy breathing.
From Abbas?
Yes, his chest does rise and fall.
Your
she
healing
starts-
kept
yeah,
him
she
alive.
She starts freaking dumping cure wounds on him.
And
Hell!
Oh, I can't.
She'll dump another one, even if it's not making any noticeable difference.
You see the wounds, like you can like close one wound at a time, and it's really only like the smaller wounds. All of the bigger ones you can like move slightly, but then you have to cast a couple of them to get them to close.
Alright, she casts level 2 version.
Yeah,
He just starts pumping him.
you eventually get it so he looks fine. He'll open his eyes and look at you. What happened?
You nearly got killed. Sir. She bows a little bit. He killed it. Somehow. I'm really confused.
As he sits up, the wings actually disappear into in a sparkly flash.
He's an ASMR.
No, he's not.
ASMR.
He's not.
He has to be.
I made him. He's my character.
He's very clearly orc.
Of course, I'm just joking.
Flies down cliff to gather fallen friends.
He
Okay.
sits up. He puts his a hand on his head. It gets harder and harder to fight him every half year.
How does he come back?
At this point, you notice the black ink that was floating down the river starts moving up the river and onto the knoll side and moves back towards the back to the heart of the knoll land.
Yeah.
I can't put him down for good.
Where does
Terrence
he
is
go?
out.
What was this?
Oh, yeah, also zombies in the river trying to gather the skulls that were floating down.
Give me a dex check.
For the zombie?
Yes.
Oh, he's good at that.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, not bad.
He does it. He does a decent. He sort of flails around a little bit every time a wave hits him because he can't really swim and balance himself. But for the most part, he does fine. He gathers some of the skulls.
Right.
Actually, only one got cut off, so you get one skull.
Yeah, he takes the one skull and brings it back.
Actually, as you grab it, it would disintegrate and move off back towards where the rest of it went.
Ah,
Oh.
Sorry.
That's
they...
But where does it go?
Back to its. How do I describe that? Back to the heart.
What if we break the heart?
I've tried.
You were all alone when you tried.
He then looks at all of you almost like, what?
We can get stronger in 5 months, and we
Good.
can help you.
Goodle's gonna quickly say, because, you know, he knows what happened with Terrence. Don't expect that to happen again.
What was that?
Yeah, well, what was that?
A special potion I made. I cannot make another.
What do you mean you can't make another?
It took me 200 years to make that one.
What? 200? Well, I guess that was a pretty good time to use it. Will Terrence
Not.
be okay?
He'll be fine.
Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's go see where those gorks went. Ander starts leaving.
Well, we're still
That
going
was
to help.
quite interesting. Ferno! Hey,
Ah!
Ferno! Foofy starts coming after you. That was some very fine mushroom work you did.
I did what I could.
That emanating clouds you do, I don't know. It fascinates me.
It's just what I do.
Yes, well, I do something too. He casts levitate on himself. And when he does, a little thing. Okay, we good. We good.
What
He starts
happened?
levitating. He starts levitating above the ground. See? I don't have to walk anymore.
You do realize you can't move horizontally with that, right?
You can move 20 feet, it says.
Up and
Up
down.
and down.
Up
You have
and
to grab
down.
onto
You can-
objects and
you
like
can-
pull yourself around.
Yeah, you can grab bushes and pull
Oh.
on them.
Yeah,
I
that's
see,
why
okay.
that's why Emily had a special stick, remember?
Oh, it can only levitate up to 500. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I can use it to move 500-pound stuff.
Yeah.
Ferno's-
Goodle's gonna try to get Terrence up. You know,
Oh,
wake
I
him up.
was. Oh yeah. Fernal's gonna try to wake him up too.
Seeing that no one's paying attention anymore, he kind of stops levitating, goes back to the ground, and kind of just
Normally Fernal would be
sullenly
interested.
looks
but-
around.
Normally she'd be interested, but now she has a new love interest.
How did he fight Gukaka?
He got really big and had armor and a weird sharp stick.
Where did he get that power?
He got it
Good.
from
She
Google.
points at Goodle.
What did you do?
See, I had a potion, had the essence of a really legendary warrior in it. Spent 200 years making that potion. Gave it to him so that he could beat that thing, so that you wouldn't die and that we wouldn't all be screwed. And now I've lost that potion forever.
Well, I'm glad to be alive.
Me too.
Thank you, Goodle. But from what I hear, we have another 5 months before it comes back.
It took 200 years to make that one.
Can you make another one in 5 months?
We
Are
can
you
help.
daft?
He is a little bit.
We can help, says Fernil, knowing absolutely nothing about potions.
It took 200 years of constant work.
Maybe
I-
Abbas could help.
But if we have like 8 of us, divide that by 8, that's like...
That's messing with godlike power.
There's that too.
Don't do it again. Do you have any writing on the subject? Did you write the recipe anywhere?
Yes.
Do you
He
have
probably
it?
has it memorized.
I've got it memorized and it's in my book. Yes.
He holds out his hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not wanting to mess with whatever the heck he is, he'll rip
Yeah.
out the page, like half of his book, which was devoted to that.
200 years of
Oh.
work gone.
Oh,
He like very reluctantly gives it to the very tall orc.
As it lands in his hand, they alight with a green flame.
You can see Goodle is physically crying.
Never write it down again.
He's
Brutal.
just weeping.
Fernil pats him on the back. She kneels down to do it because he's really shook.
well, Abbas, is there another way to defeat this Gugaka?
You seemed to be confident.
Only
I
after
don't
you
know
showed
another
up.
way, though. So you've just been fighting it off for every year?
What else is there to do? It's why I'm here.
There must be a way to cut it off at the source.
Go find the source. Tell me if you succeed. He points towards the knoll lands.
Where's
Maybe
Glim?
not right now. I think I could use a nap.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not right now.
Foofy turns around.
Now is the
There's
only
going
safe
to-
time. For the next
Hmm?
month, no more gnolls shall be around.
Oh, really?
You may find other demons and devils and drow over there, but no gnolls.
Is that
Maybe-
the father? No.
We should have some time, maybe take a break for a bit, and then we can go.
Through his sobs, Goodle says, "No more than a day." Yeah.
What is Abbas gonna say?
I don't remember.
Oh. That sucks.
If we can't wake up Terrence, Fernil picks him up very, very careful. An amount of care that she's never taken to pick up somebody before.
That's
Well,
true.
it's
You
all
never told
fine
me
and
if Terrence woke
dandy.
up or not.
I don't
You'll
want to go
wake
to
up
the
after like an
Lowlands. I
hour.
want to leave this land. Ander says from over here.
You may
Okay.
leave if you wish. It'd be better for me.
But not for me! I don't want to leave!
Of
Why
course
would
not.
it be
You
better
can
for
stay.
you, Abbas?
But I want to kill the thing!
Why would it be better for you, Abbas, if we leave?
Because I don't like you. He stares at Ander. Especially you. And he holds up a large, pudgy finger.
Well, well,
The
mm,
wings flash back onto his back and he starts flying away. A lot slowly and not glowing with a bunch of light this time.
he kind of hides behind the tree a little bit.
Goodle's just on the ground sobbing. That was 200 years worth of work down the
All right,
drain.
Goodle, let's get a move on.
At least you have it memorized, right?
She
He's
starts.
just
She orders her zombie to carry him home.
This rotting knoll.
He's
picks
not
him
rotting
up.
yet. He's just got
Oh.
fungus on his face.
It's been a
Of
week.
course.
He's probably rotting.
Wait, what? No, I
What?
animated him today.
No, because this is supposed to be days later. From
Yeah,
our
Oh,
it's
first
you're
just
fight.
right.
Oh, cause this. Oh, this was the. Oh.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
because
No.
you said this battle signifies the next
Yeah,
5
yeah.
days of
To-
battle.
Yes.
Terrence,
Oh, that makes more sense. Sorry.
Terrence is up. Terrence will carry Goodle.
Fernell seems disappointed that she can't carry Terran.
before you leave Fernal, you know that for at least the rest of the day and the night, there should be a celebration.
Ooh.
Oh, celebration. We should go do that.
It involves mushrooms.
It would be a good time to solidify us as a clan. I'm saying way too big of words. I don't know these words.
Well, you've been around us long enough.
Only 10 days.
That's a sufficient amount.
English is hard.
Try big words.
I mean, common.
Like extraordinarily superfragilistic.
That sounds fake.
Well, the second one was.
There's the first one.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Oh, also this is 10 days later, not 5.
Ooh.
Oh, so 15 days of English.
So instead of rotting, or everywhere that the this is rotting, fungus are growing. So it just looks like a big walking mushroom. Just fungus all over it.
Ugh, looks tasty.
Feel free to eat any.
He will. He'll take you up on that.
You're just like,
He'll
we're
fucking
walking
know.
home and you're just picking mushrooms off. Just,
Or guys,
now's
you know
a
what would be even
fun
better?
session.
We could all meet up in real life and have the celebration in real life.
Yeah.
What? But then I had to be a female orc who has a crush on you. It'd be weird.
I have to be like 700 people.
Caleb just says like all these quick change displays, just like whoosh, change into someone else's costume.
All right. Thank you, adventurers, so much for watching. If you'd like to, please leave a like down below. If you want to head to our channel, you can see more of our stuff. And until next time, we'll see you around the campfire.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Farewell.